Hey guys, my name is SigbyOT1 and welcome to Skyward Sword, the 6-heart run. Interestingly enough, this is the third year that Skyward Sword has been out. I can't believe it's already been that long. November 2011 is when this game came out. For those of you who are unfamiliar, you should be. This is the latest console Zelda, at least in the main series, since Hyrule Warriors is now out. But this is one of the last games Nintendo made for the Nintendo Wii. Why did I say Nintendo Wii? I don't know. And at the time, it received a lot of praise from video game critics. Nowadays, it's kind of polarizing. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's not as big as a hatred for, say, Other M or Sticker Star, but this game still does have its share of non-fans, for lack of a better term. I do like this game quite a bit. I know it's not perfect, but you know what? As far as showing what the Wii could do, I think this definitely did it. It uses the Wii Motion Plus. And the Wii Motion Plus actually works quite well. You might have to recalibrate, but after that you should have no difficulties. So, like I said, this is going to be a 6-heart run. It's not going to be on Hero Mode, though, because I don't have a file that's Hero Mode ready. Sorry. Input our usual name. Sickabee. Here we go. Rise, Sickabee. Time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in great destiny, and it will soon find you. Time has come for you to awaken. Sickabee. I don't know why I find that so funny. Falling out of bed. I don't know what that's like, and I don't want to find out. Yeah, just spit that letter out at us. See if we care. Hey, sleepyhead, I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Sickabee. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. Yeah, sure, why not? Might as well do it, because it's a game and we gotta do it. Anyway, if you don't know, this is the first Zelda game in the timeline, not in the franchise. This is one of the latest games in the franchise. Only beaten by Link Between Worlds. As you can see, the game's going to be controlling a lot differently from any other 3D Zelda game. You hold A to dash, which is actually quite helpful. I really like that feature. And we'll get into more of it later, but I want to change my... No, that's not what I want to press. I want to change my interface so that the Wii Remote isn't... What? Oh, wait, that's calibration. Okay, I guess we can't change the interface just yet. Oh, well. We'll change it later. So, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, you start out with 6 hearts in this game, mostly because the people who developed this game had a feeling that people would find it more difficult due to the different control scheme, and in a lot of ways I think they're right. I think this is actually kind of a hard Zelda game compared to the other 3Ds. It's nowhere near as hard as the NES ones, but still. Do I have anything else to say about it? I don't know. Oh, okay. Wow. Aw, thanks. I didn't think you had time to help me out, Sickbee. Sure, no problem. I was supposed to talk to him first. Really? Thanks. Okay, so... I need you to carry one of those barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Tutorials. 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 No, wait, this is not a tutorial. I don't care. Well, it is a tutorial. You don't need to do this, but I usually do this. This is my 3rd time playing the game. This is to get you used to the carrying mechanics and the stamina bar. Stamina bar is brand new. If you get tired, then Link will need some time to recover from being tired. And he gets tired from carrying heavy objects. That mechanic actually doesn't come into play that often. Or just running. It's usually just running that does it. Or intense swordplay, like using a spin attack or... well, there's one other move, but I don't know what I would call it. Here you are, Granny. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Bah! It's probably for the best. Skinny lad... Oh, wait, skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. I'm reading this off the gamepad, by the way, which might explain why I mispronounce things sometimes, because I can't see it very well. But no matter. No matter. I'm also on my knees. I don't know why I'm on my knees, because I don't have a good... This will bring me closer to my computer, and... also allow me to see the gamepad pretty clearly. Here we are in the world of Skyloft. Well, Skyloft is actually quite beautiful. This is... Skyward Sword does have what some people would describe as an art style akin to a cross between Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I don't know if I agree with that. I think it's unique enough that it's its own art style, but still. The influences from both games are certainly there. It's definitely not as dark as Twilight Princess, though, and it's definitely not as cartoony as Wind Waker. I don't know what I call it. Some people like this style, some people hate it. I like this style. Oh, you can't just ignore your instructor like this, Sigbee. Look over and... Oh, yeah. I was too busy talking about the art direction of this game that I forgot that you get tutorials. Tutorials in a modern game? No. You never get tutorials in games today. This is the NES days, right? Yeah. This is introducing a mechanic where you run up walls in order to, well, get up them. I don't know. Yeah, just using tutorials, dashing. Dashing is actually a really useful function, I think. It allows Link to do jumping better than he usually would do. Just run at full speed, and there you go. And we also have to do a thing for him because he's our instructor, and apparently we have to listen to his every whim. Have a date with Zelda, come on. Be cool. Be cool. I don't even know if you have to do this, I just do this every time. You see her? The headmaster is so hard. Okay, I'm not gonna read all this text. I'm gonna read text if it's really important. This is very tutorial written, so it doesn't matter. Just let me do the thing where I rescue the cat from the evil Dr. Eggman. Oh wait, this is a wrong franchise. I have an LP to Sonic game, and that's mostly because I haven't played a lot of Zelda games. I mean, Sonic games. I mean, I know that most of them are terrible, according to the internet. I don't know. I mean, most of them look decent except for 06. It's not like they have at least some redeeming qualities, but apparently just absolutely stay away from Lost World. I don't know. I don't care how good a jumper you think you are, you know to reach a roof that high. Bleh. Yes, yes, there is a wooden box. I am looking right at it. I was approaching it as you interrupted me. You are a jerk. Why am I talking about Sonic when I'm playing Zelda? I don't know. Because Sonic was a rival of Zelda. No, it was a rival of Mario, you nitwit. Ah. Puzzles! Actually, I think if I were to talk to Fledge after delivering the barrel, I would have been able to get some money. Ah, well. Cat. I've brought her back. Yes, sir. No, you're not sorry for troubling me. You knew you had to do this because you had to be the tutorial guy. You just had to be the tutorial guy, but... yeah. We're not going to see very much of you throughout the game, and I'm thankful for that. It's not that I hate you, it's just that you don't really add much of value to this game, at least in my opinion. But like I said, I do love this game. I recognize where other Zelda games are more fun, particularly... okay, this is a stamina fruit. It'll replenish your stamina all the way full. That's kind of an arbitrary place to put one, but trust me, in other areas they do come in handy. It is confusing why they're included at first glance, because you don't know. You don't know! And hey, Elvis Presley, how are you doing? You're fixing a gate. Okay. And what does this equate to? Cutting me off from things that I'm not supposed to be able to access just yet. Yes. I'm gonna pray to the gods. Nehru, Leneru, no. Who are they? Din, Leneru, Din, Nehru, and Thror. That's right. Alright, Zelda. O youth, guided by the servant of the goddess. Unite earth and sky. Bring light to the land. Hey, good morning, Sycamore. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. I thought it was called a guitar. I don't know. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and I get to use it in today's ceremony. Between this harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I've got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Sigby. Sure. So how do I look? Great, let's just be nice. Because she's a nice girl, and I want to get a kiss. Ha, I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Sycamore. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Sycamore, you're here. Too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. You got the wrong idea, Gramps. You got the wrong idea. A lot of people theorize that this is Kaepora Gaebora in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Sickabee hasn't been practicing much at all for this ceremony. That's because you didn't give me the tutorial for this kind of thing. Whose fault is that? And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. Yeah, sure. Sure. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skills of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And so, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Sickabee and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. Their hair. It fuses together. Or something. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, and I'm sure you recall. But that first meeting between Sickabee and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It was a breed so rare we were sure for some time it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Sickabee and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped... Okay. I'm actually getting tired of reading this text, I'm sorry. We love a Loftwing. And he's awesome. And we're listening to the music, apparently. Beautiful, gorgeous, watercolored skies. What is it, Link? What's wrong? Who can blame him? Okay. Stop reading, please. I'm tired of reading. I'm tired of reading. Zelda, what's wrong? This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. And we're gonna be a knight, you know... Okay, we'll fly past stuff, Zelda. Yeah, we'll be allowed to become a knight. Don't worry, Zelda. Uh-huh. I don't know why you're more concerned about me than my instructor is. Is he my instructor? I think he's my instructor. I know I'm talking about this like it's a blind playthrough, but still. Listen, Sickabee, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Okay. I will read this part because this is important. Here we are, go on now, jump off the ledge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so practice seriously for once. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it, you're trying to weasel your way out of practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Zelda, you're gonna be a murderer. Okay. What happens when we press down on the control pad? Nothing. Oh my god. We're gonna die. We are going to die. This bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Well, her bird came. And that raises an interesting question. Are Loftwings able to tell the differences between whistles? Hang in there, Sickabee, I've got you. It's weird how our Loftwing didn't come, or maybe it makes sense, because Loftwings do not exist in our world. But this is a video game world. Baby. Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend, I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Sickabee. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Sickabee? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Sickabee, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you, I'm sorry. Oh, it was Zelda talking. Oh well. I didn't have special voices anyway. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go off and see where your bird is gone. Yeah, because that's important. It really is important, because the bird is kind of an important mechanic in this game. We'll find out later. And some people actually compare this game to Wind Waker due to the bird mechanic, but I'll get into that later. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, your instructor Howell is presiding over this ceremony. Sickby, you should go explain to the situation and see if he'll be willing to delay the race, blah blah blah. Yeah, hopefully. I know he will, because this is a video game and I've played this game before. Okay, yeah. You know what, we'll make it work. Or maybe I could just fly with a suit. I mean, Mario can give me one of those power acorns from New Super Mario Bros. U, and Link will be all right. At least that's something I'd like to see. It's like an alternate reality. I can't say where Mario and Link are in the same dimension, but because of Smash Bros. And you should play Smash Bros. And I like Smash Bros. What's wrong, Sickby? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? Okay. Please delay the ceremony, because I cannot even. I'm a teenage girl, apparently. I'm not even a teenager anymore. I'm 20 years old. I guess I could still be called a teenager. I don't know. Alright. Out into the world we go. LAL, this is the gate finished. Yeah, I need to get through the gate. Finish this gate. Goose's bird. Where's Goose? Or which way? Basically the same thing. I think, well, to be honest, I don't really know where they went. That's a lot of help. Let's find them on our own. Let's save first. This isn't going to be the end of the episode. I'm probably going to make this a longer episode because there's a lot to get through in this in the intro of this game. And I don't think we should split it up too much. I mean, I'm probably not going to do the entire intro in this video, but I just want to get some things out of the way so I don't have to worry about them later. I could easily just split this video up into separate parts later if I feel like that needs to happen. Oh, I was going to explain the difference between hero mode and regular mode. In regular mode, you take the regular amount of damage and you can find hearts in the overworld. In hero mode, however, you cannot collect hearts from the overworld. They do not exist unless you have a specific item, which just so you know, I did do a 6-heart run of this game in hero mode, and it was very hard. I opted not to use that item that gives you hearts in the overworld, and I don't regret it, but it made things a hell of a lot harder. That's a blockade. Can't get through there. Don't try, or she will drown. Actually, you don't drown in this game. Now, Groosey, Groosey, Groosey. Groosey, Groosey, Lucy. I don't know. Groose is a fan-favorite character, and you will see why very soon. Everybody loves Groose. Everybody wants to be Groose. Don't let me down, Groose. Groose! Legend of Zelda? No. Legend of Groose. That is what this game is. This is Legend of Groose. Am I just going in a circle? I'm just going in a circle. But I'll find the way. I'll find the way. Like Drake Bell. Like, why is there a rapper named Drake when there's been an established artist named Drake Bell for much longer? I don't know. Where are you, Groose? I'm just getting some good exercise, I guess. I'm getting some good exercise. Because Link needs it. Don't deplete the stamina bar, but don't go lazy either. It's important. Now, yeah, just exploring Skyloft. We don't have any reason to go in the water just yet. Not for much later in the game. Or ever. I don't know. Bruce, where are you hiding? I think you're actually over here. Near that temple. Yeah, I think I see you. No, I don't. Where are you, Bruce? Oh, okay, here we are. Finally. You know, Bruce, that sure was a pain, what with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You think you'll have a big Crimson Loftwing like that was going to go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He starts getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa, Sickby. So, yeah, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem, anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours.
They're pleading, "Oh, Bruce, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please!" You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Bruce doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice: work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where's that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what would have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. Yo, lay off my do right now, or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget to you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Bruce? Oh, Zelda, hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Bruce. You're picking on Sigaby again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I suppose you, Forget it, I wasn't supposing anything, okay? That is one of the most awesomely awkward moments in all of video gaming. Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Sickbee. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird. I'll get real used to the taste of failure. Is your special flavor. I hate you. And I love you at the same time, because you're so thick-headed and so awesome. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those black blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Ah, Zelda's a Peanuts fan, I see. Sickbee, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Sure thing, Zelda. And salute you! Father said he talked to Instructor Howell about delaying the race of the Wing Ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Yeah, we have to. It has to happen. And that's mostly story that or setup that we're getting. But it's fine. Bruce, one of the best characters in the game. And you'll see even more of why later. Even the main villain of this game is actually quite entertaining. And I'm sure all of you know who that is by now, but I'm still gonna not say his name until later, or her name. Save myself there. I'm actually gonna be done here. So, thank you for watching Skyward Sword 6 Heart Run, where our life counter doesn't really matter yet. So, next episode, we're gonna look for our Loftwing. Take care.